So, guys, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. So, guys, today I am going to explain chapter 650
of Magic Emperor,
which is going to be quite amazing. Therefore, like, share, comment, and do everything for the video right away. And for those who haven't watched the previous episode yet, I have provided the link to that episode in the description below this video. You guys can go and watch that episode first. As for those who have already watched it, let's start today's episode. So, in the beginning of this episode, after seeing the king chain, Jufan smiles slightly and says to Fairy Sui while leaving, "We are going to reach the Double Dragon Gathering quite late, so if you don't have any problem with this, you can come with us." Hearing this, Fairy Sui happily says, "Thank you, Sir Ju. Thank you so much." After this, the next scene is shown a while later, where they have already started their journey. On one side, Jufen and the three Van Revels are leading the way, while behind them, the rest of their disciples are continuously walking, doing 1-2, 1-2, reducing the effect of the zombie pill. Meanwhile, the people of the Mystical Heaven sect are waiting for them a little ahead. Seeing Jufan and his team approaching, the young master of the Mystical Heaven sect says, "If anyone sees us following this great righteous sect, the demon scumming sect, in this manner we will never be able to hold our heads high in front of others, and in the end, we will have to bear this humiliation." After seeing all these actions of their young master, the elders of the Mystical Heaven sect also think to themselves, "Our young sect leader has changed a lot, and his habit of getting angry is increasing. I think Yanmu has pushed the young master too far down the demonic path, and I fear that he has now completely fallen into the demonic abyss, and there is no way back." Then, Fairy Sui comes and says to her younger brother, "Little brother, enough is enough. You have complained a lot. Finding someone in this place who can help us against Yanmu of the superior three sects is extremely difficult, but Jufan has always protected us completely, and always criticizing him, disrespecting him, is like biting the hand that feeds us. And for our sect, there is no greater dishonor than this." After hearing all these words from Sui, the young master becomes even angrier and says, "All these demonic cultivators are very evil, lowly, and sinful. They only help others for their own benefit, and if we keep walking with them, we will fall into a danger from which we will never be able to recover." Then, a girl from their group says, "Young master, all your criticism is baseless. None of this makes any sense, and we have nothing that they would want from us. However, they might have a hidden plan. There is one thing they might want to take from us, and that beautiful thing is our sister king chain." After hearing this girl's words, Sister Chu Chu becomes quite excited and starts blushing a lot while thinking about Jufan, and then she passes a cute, killer smile. Now, when that girl teases Sister Chu Chu and laughs, Sister Chu Chu says, "If he were really after me, then my wish would truly be fulfilled." After hearing this, a green-haired girl standing nearby says to her, "Does this mean he doesn't care about you, but risking his life to protect you is the best proof of his love for you?" After hearing this girl's words, Sister Chu Chu shakes her head and refuses, saying, "Flowers may have hearts, but water has no heart. And that is such a relentless water that never stays in one place. It always flows. And in this life, even after spending this short time with him, I am quite happy, and I don't think I will get anything more than this." After hearing all these words from Sister Chu Chu, the yellow-haired girl also thinks to herself, "These two are so good, but whenever King Kane talks about her, why does she become so sad?" After thinking all this, the yellow-haired girl says to the green-haired girl, "Sister, why don't we help Sister King Chain get married to that guy?" Hearing this, even Fairy Sui is shocked. Then their elders shout at them, "Stop talking nonsense. Have you all forgotten the fate that befell your senior sister? Therefore, learn from others' lessons and stop such nonsense talk." Then the elder further says to Sister Chu Chu, "King Chain, stay away from his attacks. He will attack you many times because he has very bad intentions towards you. Therefore, make yourself strong against that playboy. Otherwise, if you keep getting caught up in his traps, you too will one day fall deep into the demonic path, from which it will be impossible to return." The rest is up to you. I have said what I had to say." After saying this, they all start moving forward. However, their young master is still grinding his teeth in anger, remembering Jufen. Meanwhile, we are shown Jufen and Venerable Yan, who, while walking, say, "What is this bunch of losers? They need our protection here, and that's why they are following us. But still, these weaklings are insulting us and cursing us. Jufen, you are not the kind of person around whom anyone would revolve, so why are you changing so much?" After hearing Venerable Yan's words, Jufen says, "This path is made for walking, so they can do whatever they want. Besides, they are not interfering in our work, are they?" Then Venerable Yan says, "But this bunch of beetles following us bothers me." Meanwhile, after hearing their conversation, Venerable Gui smiles slightly and says to Jufen, "Kid, do you want to keep that woman safe? Perhaps you are doing all this just for that woman, but the sect has a rule against love, so your love will not work in the sect." Hearing Venerable Gui's words, Jufen says to him, "What do you want to do?" Then Venerable says, "Come on, brother, show some appreciation, and then we won't make any noise. Just give us 1,000 secret stones, and we will close our eyes completely in front of you and pretend we haven't seen anything." Hearing this, Jufen gets irritated and shouts, "What? 1,000 secret stones? Should I go to the Double Dragon Manor and loot the Double Dragon Manor to give them to you? Otherwise, where will I get so many secret stones from?" Then Venerable Gui says, "Brother, you might be a little wrong because we have already seen the limit of your wealth." Hearing Venerable Gui's words, Jufen says to him, "Secret stones are the rarest thing in this world. Do you think I am so rich that I would have so many secret stones? I only have a few, and I have to use them to save myself from dangerous situations at the Double Dragon Gathering." Saying this, Jufen takes out 2 secret stones and gives them to the Venerables, saying, "Here, take these. After this I will only have 2 secret stones left." After taking the 2 stones, Venerable Yan also says, "Yes, I think this kid is absolutely right. This kid cannot have so many secret stones, no matter how rich he is." Then Venerable Gui says, "Oh no, this is not fun at all." Meanwhile, Jufen quietly moves ahead of them, passing an evil smile, and thinks to himself, "These fools wanted to rob and kill me. Absolutely not. That can never happen in front of me." Meanwhile, the next scene shows us a hilltop where someone is standing and watching them go, keeping an eye on them. And that person is none other than Ya'an Mu, who, seeing Jufen's team following Sister Chuchu's team, says, "This mystical heaven sect is following that scoundrel demon-scumming sect like a tail. Now, what should I do?" Just as Ya'an Mu is saying this, a mysterious person comes up behind him laughing and says, "This nobody, who comes from the lower 3 sects, has fooled a disciple of the superior 3 sects badly, and on your expenses, the best of the Western land will definitely laugh at us badly." Hearing this, Ya'an Mu angrily turns towards the voice and says, "Who is this talking nonsense?" And as soon as he sees the person in front of him, he becomes quite shocked, because in front of him is none other than the best disciple of the Western land, Dan King Chain. That is, guys, the same drunkard who met Jufen in the previous few episodes. And then, drinking from his bottle, he says, "Don't worry, it's just a drunkard." And now this drunkard is back. So, guys, with this scene, our episode ends here, and the next part of the story will be seen in the next episode, that is tomorrow. For now, if you liked the video, please give it a like, and also comment to let me know how you found our explanation of this video.